Good day everyone, I am KEZIA, the first reporter of Group 8. I'll be starting our presentation on the topic of scaling. So scaling is a process of laying out large or small objects on a plane of projection where the size of the drawing will be fitted on the paper proportional to the dimensions of the actual object. It is the process of placing drawing of small and large object proportional to the size of paper. So scaling is a very important concept in technical drawing. Simply put, it is a process of creating a drawing of an object, whether large or small, so that it fits on the paper in proportion to the actual size. Let's say, for example, imagine you want to draw a house on a piece of paper. The house is much larger than the paper, so you cannot draw it in its actual size. But by using scaling, you can shrink the house proportionally so it fits nicely on the paper while keeping all parts accurate. Scaling can also work in the opposite way. If you have a very small object, like a piece of jewelry or a tiny machine part, you may need to enlarge it so that all the details are clearly visible on the paper. Because of this, scaling is a very useful tool for engineers, architects, designers, and anyone who works with technical drawings. Now let's talk about why scaling is important. Scaling is not just about fitting a drawing on a paper. So here are 3 main reasons why scaling is important. First, it fits the drawing on the paper size. Without scaling, large objects would not fit and small objects would be too tiny to see. Scaling ensures the drawing is practical and readable. And number 2, it maintains accuracy and proportionality. Every part of the object is reduced or enlarged in proportion, which ensures the drawing represents the actual objects correctly. Accuracy is very important, especially in technical fields where measurements must be precise. And number 3, it communicates design details clearly. A properly scaled drawing allows others to understand the size, shape, and details of an object without confusion. This is very helpful when multiple people are working on a project, like builders following an architectural plan. In short, scaling allows us to visualize and share ideas accurately. To help with scaling, we use a scale ruler. A scale ruler is a special ruler that helps drafters measure or create drawings at a reduced or enlarged scale, keeping everything proportional to the actual object. So here are some important points about the scale ruler. It is commonly called a metric scale. It has several edges and each edge is called a proportion scale, representing different ratios such as 1:2, 1:5, or 1:10. Using the correct edge allows you to reduce or enlarge your drawings accurately while keeping all the parts in proportion. For example, if you're drawing a table that is 2 meters long but your paper is too small, you can use a scale of 1:10, which means every 1 unit on the paper represents 10 units in real life. This ensures the table fits on the paper, but all its proportions remain correct. Using a scale ruler ensures your drawing is accurate, proportional, and easy to understand, which is very important in both school projects and professional work. And that's all for my part about scaling and the scale ruler. I hope this explanation helped you understand what scaling is, why it's important, and how the scale ruler is used. Now, I would like to welcome the next reporter who will discuss how to enlarge and reduce objects using scaling. Thank you.